The lady said, Yang Chen, you can push too. Yang Chen, you're amazing. Faster. I want you to go faster. Go. Yes. He said to her, weren't you the one who said you wouldn't scream? Be quiet, you're so noisy. The opponent's friend said, oh, he's catching up with the passenger. Keep moving forward. He said to her, don't worry. He won't catch up with us. It's only 2 kilometers on a straight road. With his lousy car, I could win even with my eyes closed. He started blocking his way. The lady said, what do you mean, Chen Yuzhen? Are you resorting to such cheap tactics because your skills aren't good enough? Yang Chen said, I'll overtake him on the last turn. Hold on tight. She said to him, how will you overtake? He was blocking your way with no space to pass. Yang Chen started and overtook him. The opponent said, crazy. Does he dare to tailgate closely when it's time to turn? He's asking for trouble. Yang Chen overtook him and won. The lady got out to vomit. The opponent's friend said, it's okay. It's just an amateur car race. Winning or losing doesn't matter. He was lucky and won. That's all. You're still a very important person to me. He said to her, harlot. It's all because of you, and he slapped her. He said, if I couldn't stand by your side, why was I competing with that lunatic in a car race? You made me lose my reputation. Get out of the car. She said to him, Lejun, please don't do this. I'm scared. He said to her, go away. The lady said, Chen Lejun, what do you mean? Why did you push her toward Yang Chen? Yang Chen said, brother, I don't like her. You should keep her for yourself. I won't make it difficult for you. It's not too late to kneel on your knees. He said to him, what do you mean? Do you want me to kneel and admit defeat to you? Yang said, we agreed that if you lose, you will do anything I say, including kneeling and apologizing, with many people watching, especially your friends who hang out together often. Are you afraid of losing face in front of them? He said, who do you think you are to ask me to kneel and apologize? Maybe in your next life. Not only will I not hit you, but I will hit. Yang Chen said, are you trying to hit me? Yang Chen kicked him hard, and he started to feel pain. Yang Chen said, it's better to follow the rules while I'm still nice. If you force me to ignore the rules, you will face a terrible death. They said, hey kid, let Lejun go. Yang Chen said, what? Do you want to fight me too? The lady said, let him go. Let him go. Are you crazy? He's not worth risking your life for someone like him. He started coughing. He said to him, crazy? You're crazy. You're just a lunatic. Yang said, if you don't admit defeat soon, I'll show you what a real lunatic looks like. He said to him, do you know who my father is? Do you know the consequences of treating me this way? The lady said, are you not embarrassed? Are you acting like a 3-year-old child because you can't handle losing? He said to her, I didn't say I would call my father. I'm just reminding him that this matter is not over today. He insulted me this way, and he will definitely pay the price. Yang Chen said, okay, I understood. So, can you tell me who your father is now? He said to him, my father is Chen, the CEO of the Chen Group. You must prepare to face the consequences. Yang Chen said, so what if your father is the CEO of the company? It's just a big deal for you because you can't handle losing. He said to him, think what you want. I warned you in advance. I'll give you 3 days to prepare, and after 3 days, you will bear the consequences of your actions. Yang said, you're a coward. He said to that lady, why are you still following? She said, I want to go with you now since I belong to you. He said to her, don't bother me. You are not qualified to be mine. She said, listen to me. Wait. The other one said, what are you doing? Letting others accept you? Don't you have dignity? She said, Chen Yuzhen, I lost to you, and as the bet stated, I belong to you. She said to her, Chen Yuzhen says what he wants, but if he orders you to die, will you do it? Get out of here before I have to hurt you. She got into the car with Yang Chen. Yang said, why did you get in again? She replied, nothing. I just have to keep an eye on you so no one tricks you. Let's go. Didn't you say you have delivery orders tonight? Why the hesitation? He replied, do you want to come home with me? She replied, if you want that. He said, no, that won't happen. She said to him, then why did you ask in the first place? Come on, take me home, and I'll hire your services. He drove her home. After half an hour, he said to her, we have arrived. Get out. He said, Chen, you actually look very beautiful, Wang Tian, and you'd be much better if you stopped dressing so provocatively. She said goodbye to him. He said, let's start taking orders. He arrived at a place and said, hello, are you the passenger with the last name 326? He replied, yes. Yang thought to himself, he just came out of the hotel and looks angry. Maybe he had a fight with his partner. After 20 minutes, Yang Chen said, brother, we have reached the bridge that crosses the river. Where should I stop? He said to him, just stop in the middle. Yang said, we have arrived. Please take your belongings. You are welcome to ride with us again. He said to him, next time? Ha, maybe next life. Yang said, next life. Does he want to commit suicide? He called out to him, handsome, did you come here alone to enjoy the river view at night? He said to him, view? I'm not in the mood to enjoy anything. What's the point of a meaningless life? Yang said, brother, why are you so depressed? Did you have a fight with your partner? He said to him, it's not just a fight. She betrayed me, and by the way, this person is Aluan. Yang said, if she betrayed you, it's her fault. Why are you punishing yourself because of someone else's mistake? My partner also betrayed me, and I'm angry, but I didn't think about ending my life. We are still at the beginning of our lives. Don't give up easily. He asked, did your friend also betray you? Yang said, yes, she did. Look at me. I'm still trying hard. He said, ah, what? Which boy? Here, Yang Chen discovered that he was Aluan. He said to him, big brother, you're right. I suddenly feel enlightened. Can you drive me home? Yang said, I apologize. I just finished my shift. Call another car. He said to him, wait. Who will come to pick me up at this late hour? Come on, do me a favor and drive me. If I can't take it and feel like committing suicide again, it will be because of you, you know. Yang said, where is your place? If it's on my way, I'll take you. He said to him, I live in Haiwan. Yang said, okay, it's on my way. Let's go. Get in the car. Okay, we have arrived at the entrance of the neighborhood where you live. He said to him, handsome, come to my house and have some water. Yang said, thank you, I'm not thirsty. It's very late. I have to go back and sleep. You should go too. He said to him, how about we exchange contact information to stay in touch? He said to him, no, no, no. Don't add me. Just hurry up and get out of the car. He got out angrily. The system said, congratulations to the host. The host received a bad review. The system will reward the host with 100 million virtual coins. Note, Virtual coins can be spent on buying virtual goods, in-game appearances, prizes, etc. Yang said, "What do you mean by 100 million virtual coins? Can I donate to a streamer?" In Yang Chen's villa, he said, "With so much in my virtual account, how can I not watch a live stream?" He watched a live stream of a lady saying, "Hello, guys who love streaming. Can you send some small gifts to support me?" Yang said, "This girl is cute," and sent her a rocket. She said, "Thank you for the rocket. Is this your first time here, mysterious star? Do you want to hear some music? You can request a song, and I'll sing it for you." He said, "How about The Lonely Swimmer?" She said, "Certainly, no problem. Wait a moment while I find the music for it." Someone named I Smoke When I'm Alone sent a message, "The Lonely Swimmer? Are you still in elementary school?" She said, "Hey, guys, don't be like that. I finally got this new fan. I found the accompanying music for The Lonely Swimmer. I'll sing now." Yang said, "I just love children's songs. If you don't like it, you can leave. She will only sing this song tonight." She said, "Oh, thank you, mysterious star brother. I will sing The Lonely Swimmer now," and she started singing. The person named I Smoke When I'm Alone said, "I admit you are richer than others, but do you dare to show up in front of me with just 100,000 in X County? I already gave little Xiaoxun gifts worth 500,000. If I say she won't sing The Lonely Swimmer, she wouldn't dare." He sent that lady 100 rockets. The lady said, "Thank you, smoker. I love you." Our hero also sent rockets. She said, "Hey, guys, I'm going to the restroom. I'll be right back." Mysterious star brother, that's enough. Can we meet tomorrow? I have a day off tomorrow, and I'll cook a meal for you. He said to her, "No need. I'm just spending for fun. It has nothing to do with you." She thought to herself, "What kind of rich person is this? He spent 1,000 super rockets at once and says it has nothing to do with me." Yang said to that fat person, "Brother, how about we finish this round?" He said to him, "What is 200,000 to me? Let's continue tomorrow at 8 p.m. Yang said, "Take it easy. No need to prepare for tomorrow." Yang asked, "Why am I suddenly receiving so many private messages?" The message content was, "Brother, come to my stream, and we can meet outside. Brother, I sing better than her, and when I sing The Lonely Swimmer, I'm amazing. Come visit me when you're free. You can come eat out or watch a movie." Yang said, "These streamers." The next day, Yang woke up, and someone called him. He said, "Hello." She said, "Yang Chen, it's your aunt. Your cousin's college entrance exam results are out. She got 600 points. Not bad. Today is a holiday. Can you bring Zhao Fifei to our house for dinner and help your cousin decide which university to apply to?" He said, "Of course, I'll come to see you today. By the way, I broke up with Zhao Fifei. She found an old rich man and left me." His aunt said, "What? How dare she do that? You helped her family so much before. How can she do something like this? Don't be sad. I'll go to the market and buy you fresh meat, and I'll make you the sweet and sour ribs you love." He said, "Great. I'll come to you shortly." He arrived at their place, and his cousin came out. She said, "Brother Chen, you're here. Mom told me you broke up with Zhao Fifei. Did that really happen?" He replied, "Yes, we broke up." She said, "That's great. I never liked her at all. I was telling you she wasn't a good girl, but you didn't believe me." Her mother said, "Sufei, why are you saying that?" She replied, "What's wrong with that? Brother Chen has already broken up with her. I was telling you that Zhao Fifei I wasn't good, but you didn't believe me. Now you see I was right. Yang said, forget about her. Let's talk about you. Ant said you scored 600 points on the college entrance exam. She said, yes, it was an average performance. Yang said, that's good. You almost caught up to my score on the entrance exam. So, which university do you want to apply to? She replied, I haven't decided yet. Brother Chen, can you give me some advice? He asked, what do you want to do in the future? She replied, I want to be a white-collar business owner in the future. He said, that's very broad. Many bosses can be office workers. What kind of industry do you want to work in? For example, foreign trade, finance, marketing, and planning. She replied, honestly, I haven't decided yet. Her mother said, Yang Chen, add this quickly. The girl is 23 years old, talented, and calm. She's beautiful, has a good income, and is the daughter of my younger classmate from school. She is currently in Hiken. You can meet her for dinner to see how things go. He said, you're really fast at finding them, Aunt. Aunt, I don't want to date now. Let's talk about this later. She said, why are you talking nonsense? You are already 25 years old, and soon you will be 30. You must hurry up. Add her as a friend. His cousin said, Brother Chen, you better add her quickly, or mom will bother you all day and night, and you won't have a quiet moment. So, he added her. He said, okay, I'll add her. She replied, good luck to both of you. I'll go to the kitchen. His cousin said, Brother Chen, open her friends list, and I'll see if she's a good girl or not. If she's a clever girl or not, I'll know from a look. Yang saw her and said, it's actually Sugong. It's a small world. She's the girl he was sending gifts to in the live stream. The lady said, this girl is definitely cunning. Yang asked, how do you know? Is there any scientific reason for that? She pointed to her photos, she either shows her bags or goes to tourist places, and her screen names give a false innocent vibe. Brother, trust me, she's really a cunning girl. The aunt said, Sufei, if you want to die, just say it. I can do it myself. She said, I've only been home for a few days, and you're already bothering me. Brother, I want to go to Hiken with you. I don't want to stay home anymore. Just tell Aunt that if I leave, I won't come back. The aunt said, oh, you're asking for it? How dare you call me aunt only? Just wait, I'll finish in the kitchen and deal with you. You're cooking. Stop going out. The food might burn. She said, he sent many messages, and all she responded with was oh and he. Yang said, didn't you say you understand girls? Why is she treating you like an easy person? She said, from the message history, I'm more convinced that she's a cunning person. Be careful with her tonight, understood? The aunt said, stop talking to her. It's time to eat. Yang said, wow, it smells very nice. The aunt said, I made a portion of the leftover bones and put it in the freezer. You can take it with you when you leave later. Stop eating out all the time. The message reached Yang Chen. The lady said, Brother Chen, Xiao Yuan said we can have dinner today at Beijili Hotel. Going to such an expensive place on the first date is too much. Her mother said, okay, you cannot go. How can you afford such an expensive place? He said, let it be Beijili Hotel. I have a good income now. No problem. Let's eat before the food gets cold. At the hotel, he said, does she have any sense of time? We agreed to meet at 7, and an hour has passed. Miss Su, if you can't come, we can change the date or just tell our families that we are not suitable for each other. If she doesn't come, it will be truly rude. She replied, sorry, my phone was charging. I'm here now. Did you leave? He replied, I've already left. Don't bother coming. How did it end up with me spending all this money on her last night? What a waste. This expensive food from the restaurant isn't as good as what my aunt makes. Waitress, come here for a moment. The waitress said, Sir, how can I help you? He said, can you heat and sauté this food and the braised lion's head for me? She said, huh? Some people said, does he think this place is a roadside restaurant? If Bayajali Hotel provides reheating services, I won't come again. This is inappropriate for him. Yang said, I had lunch at my aunt's today, and she made me a lot of sweet and sour ribs and braised lion's head that I loved. So, I thought I could ask the chef to heat it up, and I'm willing to pay the price, whatever it is. She said, Sir, I'm sorry. It's not about the payment. We simply don't offer this service. He said, how about this? I'll take 2 bottles of your most expensive wine, but I can't drink since I'm driving, and I'll take them home to drink later. Can you then ask the chef to heat the dishes for me? They said, I thought he was just a show-off. It turns out he's very rich. The other one said, he's spending tens of thousands on a bottle of wine and bought 2. She said to him, no problem, handsome sir. Please wait for a moment. I will prepare it for you. He replied, good. He saw that lady with another person and said, why is she here? It's good that I didn't send her my picture. That would have been embarrassing. He thought to himself, could my aunt have sent her my picture? The fat man said, what? Is he your ex-boyfriend? She replied, he's the guy from the blind date I told you about. He said he had left earlier. Who knew he was lying about that? The fat man said, oh, really? Then I must go and get to know him. Lily said, hey, don't go. He said to him, brother, can I sit here? Yang replied, no. He said, you're here for a blind date with Xi and Chuan, right? I brought her here for you. I'll watch quietly from the side, I won't interrupt you. Xi and Chuan, come on, don't delay a decision that will change your life. She replied, smoking brother, stop joking, let's eat quickly. It's almost 8, aren't you and the mysterious star supposed to have a broadcast at 8? Yang said to himself, so this is it, smoke when I'm alone, adkin and dama akaun wahiden, ... He said to him, brother, are you still going on this blind date with her? She replied, I've already stood him up. What's the point of a blind date? He said, good for you. So, you're not going on the blind date? She replied, oh, come on, smoking brother, stop annoying me. It was only because her aunt and my mom were classmates from school that my mom insisted I accept him. Don't worry, I am Song Xiao Xiao, I will never stoop so low, even if I'm alone my whole life. He said to her, whatever you want to eat or drink, just order. It's on me. She replied, thank you, smoking brother. Are you really going to compete against the mysterious star? He said, don't worry, I have 10 million ready. I will definitely take back the first place. She said, wow, smoking brother, you're amazing. I love you. The waitress said, sir, your dishes are ready. Yang said, thank you. 2 girls approached. One of them said, brother, is anyone sitting here? Yang thought to himself, another streamer, really? She said to him, can I sit and talk with you? He replied, no, I'm eating. She said, brother, you look so cool and handsome too. How old are you? Are you in your 20s? And your ears are big, let me touch them. Wow, they're so soft. He said, don't touch me. If you keep doing this, I'll sue you for sexual harassment. She thought to herself, what an upright and arrogant person. If it weren't for the script on the stream, I wouldn't bother you. The girl said, little brother, you're being too harsh. He said, really? You're crying because of this? She said, little brother, we are just ordinary streamers, it's not easy for us. Be a little lenient. He said to her, fine, stop crying. What's your name? What's your platform's name? She replied, I'm Joe Zening. I stream on Teasing Fish Live. He said, do you want tips? She replied, of course. It's one of my sources of income. Why wouldn't I want tips? He said, then compete. Engage in a competition against her, and I will help you win. She said, big brother, if you want to send me gifts, I won't act all high and mighty. I genuinely want the money and I'm truly grateful. But yesterday, two big spenders were competing over who would send her more gifts. If I challenge her to a competition, wouldn't that be suicide? He said, it's up to you. If you want the gifts, then compete with her now. We will start the competition exactly at 10. And I will help you win. If you don't want to, then forget it. Waitress, the bill please. The waitress said, right away, sir. The total is 259,000. They were shocked and said, 259,000? What did he eat for the bill to be so expensive? She said, he didn't eat much. Most of it was drinks. These are old vintage wines. The bottle costs 128,000, and 2 bottles are 256,000. The girl thought to herself, someone who can afford a drink like that must be extremely rich. I can't miss this opportunity to get rich. I choose to compete with her. Wait. Hello, are you Xing Kong, Starry Sky? She replied, yes. Are you one of my followers? She said, no, I'm a streamer too. I'm here to challenge her. How about a competition later? She said, you're challenging me? I don't even know who you are. How dare you challenge me? Do you know who this is? She asked, who is he? She told her, he is the #1 brother among Smoke When I'm Alone, Adkin and Dama Akanwa Haydn's followers. He said to her, what's your name? If I have time, I'll visit your live streaming room and give you some pocket money. She said, no need. I don't accept donations outside of the live stream. Stop this nonsense. Just say if you dare to accept the challenge or not. She said, do you just want to take advantage of my viewership? Is that why you're acting so tough? She said to her, fine, fine. If I lose the challenge, you'll have to agree to one request from me. I can't let you exploit my viewership for nothing, can I? She thought to herself, can I trust Yang Chen? She said to her, oh, don't tell me he asked you to challenge me. The fat man said, he's just an ordinary office worker, so how can he make you challenge me? Do you believe his words too? You look beautiful, but I didn't expect you to be an idiot. She said, why resort to personal attacks? Just say if you dare to accept the challenge or not. If I lose, I will fulfill any reasonable and legal request. But if you lose, you will have to accept a reasonable and legal request from me too. The fat man said, chew on, accept the challenge. She's the one who wanted it. Just an employee in a company, I can make him go bankrupt if I want to. She said, fine, I will listen to my big brother Mo, smoking brother, and accept your challenge. When will the challenge be? She replied, let's meet in the live streaming room at 10 o'clock. Her sister said, where is that handsome guy? She replied, he already left. She said, I challenged Joe Gong at his request, so why did he leave? Sister's in, I'm not being tricked, am I? She replied, Most likely not. He is very rich and won't mess with weak people like us. Come on, we have enough donations for today. She said, really? I'm so nervous. And we continue, when Yang Chen arrived at his apartment, he slept and woke up, saying, oh my god, I slept too much. So, they've already started the challenge. The girl said, welcome to my live stream, Big Brother Arkanstar. You've finally come. I thought you wouldn't show up again. Opponent, it's over for you. As long as Big Brother Arkanstar is here, you will definitely lose. And he started sending rockets. She said to him, Big Brother Arkanstar, why are you giving her so many super hearts? Shouldn't you be giving them to me? The other one said, wow, thank you. She said to him, smoking brother, please help me. You must support me. I can't lose. The other girl said, thanks to Big Brother Arkanstar. Thank you. May I ask, Big Brother, why did you suddenly give me gifts? Aren't you on the opponent's side? He replied, I am not her fan. She sang the Lonely Warrior song. As long as your singing doesn't stop, the support won't stop either. She said, definitely, definitely, I will sing for you right away. And she started singing. She said to him, Big Brother Arkanstar, what other song would you like to hear? He replied, weren't you good at attracting people at the Bayajili Hotel? Try flirting a little and show me. She said, so, it's you. I thought you were deceiving me. So you are Big Brother Arkanstar. The fans said, what's going on? Did Sister Chowchu and the businessman meet at the Bayajili Hotel on location? The other one said, did Sister Chowchu receive a guest at the hotel? She said, oh, no. Don't make wild assumptions, guys. Tonight, I was out filming outdoor content, and by coincidence, I met Big Brother Arkanstar at the Bayajili Hotel. He's the one who asked me to challenge the opponent. Let me tell you a secret, Big Brother Arkanstar is a very young and handsome man. The other one thought to herself, so Big Brother Arkanstar is Yang Chen. But didn't my mom say he's just an ordinary company employee? How can he be so rich? Yang said to the fat man, keep giving gifts. Don't stop. I'll give you more time to collect more gifts. The fat man messaged him, I'll stop sending gifts, so you'll stop too, right? The girl said, welcome everyone. Big Brother Arkanstar sent me a screenshot of a private message. I'm so shocked. Let me show it to you all. The fat man sent, brother, for a woman, we don't need to go this far. Let's stop this together. I will let you win a few $1,000s, giving you some face. Then, come to room 1600 at the Bayajili Hotel, and I will make your bed for you. How about that? She said to them, don't believe them. This screenshot has surely been photoshopped. They are so malicious, trying to destroy me this way. That screenshot is fake. The fat man came and said to her, why do you bother justifying yourself to these losers? We, the rich, can always win over beautiful girls, and many of them, while you guys can only dream that you got her. What right do you have to mock me? She said, Li Wajian, are you crazy? Let me go. He said to her, I've given you over 100,000 worth of items. Shouldn't I get this privilege? She said, let me go. And stop the live stream. He said, no way. I want everyone to see. Arkanstar, do you see this? Your ex-girlfriend is in my arms now, and I can kiss her and do whatever I want with her. Suddenly, the police entered and said, what's going on? The girl said, gentlemen, what are you doing? They said, someone reported Li Wajian for embezzling public funds to spend on gifts, and we need to take him in for questioning. And you need to assist us in the investigation. The policeman said, is the live stream still on? Turn it off and come with us. Yang Chen said, Auntie, why are you calling me at this late hour? She said, Chen, what's going on? My colleague's daughter called me, saying that you are so rich that it even led to her daughter's arrest. What is actually happening? He replied, it has nothing to do with me, but with her biggest fan, Big Brother Xian Chuan, who was embezzling public funds to give gifts, and that's why he was arrested. So, Auntie, you don't need to worry about me. She said, I see. Well, get some good rest then. I won't disturb you. The next day, Yang Chen said, Hello, is this the passenger whose number ends in 438? I am waiting at the gate of your residential complex. She said, Hello, driver. I'll be there soon. Can you wait for me for a moment? He replied, Of course, I can wait a little. Take your time, don't rush. After 10 minutes, he said to her, Hello, where are you? She said, I don't know where I am. I'm lost, and she started crying. He said to her, Miss, where exactly are you? Do you know? She replied, I know, I've been walking for more than 10 minutes, and I can't find a way out. What should I do? He said to her, Miss, don't cry. Can you tell me which building you are near? She said, I'm near building 30, and my house is in building 19, but it seems I've walked very far. I have a seminar today, and I can't be late. He said to her, Hello, are you the passenger whose number ends in 438? She said, Yes, that's me. He said to her, No need to cry. Since you're in a hurry, let me help you get there. She said to him, Thank you. And she got into his car. He said, Please fasten your seat belt. Your destination is the Minghai Hotel, isn't it? She replied, Yes, big brother driver, you are truly kind. You waited for me patiently and didn't complain about the delay. Any other driver would have waited for 5 minutes and then cancelled the request. He said to her, Don't blame the other drivers. Who would have thought you'd get lost in your own residential complex? She said, I am Yuan Zhao, a web novelist. I'm very bad with directions, and I wouldn't have left the house if it weren't for a seminar I want to attend. It's my cousin Zuro's. He said to her, What is your pen name? I'll subscribe and support your platform when I have time. She said, My pen name is Zoyan. I write romance novels about CEOs, which you might enjoy as a man. He thought to himself, by coincidence, I have over 80 million virtual coins left to withdraw. Using them as a gift and withdrawing the money is the main plan. She said to him, Big brother Yang Chen, thank you very much today. I'll add you on chat. I'll call you when I need a ride. If you're available, please choose the request again on the way back. He said to her, Certainly. Don't forget your belongings. Goodbye. She said to him, Goodbye. And he checked her profile. At the authors' exchange seminar, one of the girls showed them her writing. Suddenly, a notification came to the previous girl, Congratulations, you have received the Gold Patron Leader Award, valued at 100,000 yuan. She said, Could this be from Big Brother Yang? He's just a car driver. How can he be so rich? She said to him, Big Brother Yang, was the eternal Gold Patron Leader from you? He replied, Yes. I read your novels now, and they are very good. I couldn't resist giving you the donation. Keep it up. I can see that your novels will become very popular in the future. One of the girls said, Yu Zhao, why are you so happy? She replied, Good news. I received a gold patron. They said to her, Wow, it's really a gold patron. One of the girls said, Amazing. If you received a gold patron from such a rich fan, your work must be high quality. Why don't you share your writing experience with everyone, Yu Zhao? She replied, No need. I'm just a small writer. Actually, the gold patron was from the car driver who brought me here earlier. He probably felt sorry for me, so he gave me this. So this isn't really because my writing is exceptional. She said to her, don't talk nonsense. I've read your works, and they are not of the quality that would make the poor donate 100,000. Did you set up a hacker program to do that? You've only been writing for 2 years, so it's normal that you don't have any achievements. Why then spend so much for deception? She said, it's not a hacker program. If you don't believe me, I'll call him and prove it. So she called him, and he said, hello. She said, Big Brother Yang, why did you give me the donation? So, can you explain to everyone? They are saying that the donation is from a hacker program. He said to her, why should I explain? If I want to give you the donation, I will give you the donation. So, do they have another opinion? It seems I gave a little donation. I will give you a donation of 10 more gold patrons. Let's see who dares to call you a cheat. She said, hello. They said, wow. Have all online car service drivers become this extravagant? Look. The platform has sent notifications that Arkanstar has donated millions of gold coins to Yuan Zhao. They said, Yuan Zhao, who exactly is this person? She said, I truly don't know him. Who would have thought that a car driver would be this generous? Can anyone believe that? Maybe he's the scion of some wealthy family who is gaining experience. There was a male-oriented novel recently about this type of character who acts poor but is actually very rich, and when the 3-year period ends, he inherits the family's assets. Or maybe it's something like that. One of them approached and said, Yuan Zhao, this is not good. Relying on deception to boost your popularity is not good. And if this nonsense you are saying about him being the scion of a wealthy family is true, wouldn't it be better for him to invest? Why would he give the platform a donation for nothing? She said, I already said I'm not deceiving. Well, think whatever you want. No matter how much I explain, you won't believe me, so there's no need to argue. I'm leaving. She said to her, no one will stand in your way. Let's all continue our discussion. Writing is not done in one day or through shortcuts, and certainly not through deception. And she left, saying, Big Brother Yang, are you still here? He replied, what's going on? Why are you crying again? She said, they say I lied, and they all suspect me, so your donation caused you trouble. Where are you? She replied, I'm at the entrance of the Minghai Hotel. I don't want to stay with them anymore. Okay, wait there. I'll come and pick you up. He arrived, and she said to him, they don't believe me. They all think I'm a liar. No one believes me. He said to her, stop crying. They will think whatever they want. You genuinely received the money, so that's what matters. She said, yes, with Big Brother Yang's donation, why should we care about their opinions? Thank you for your donation. He said to her, that's the right mindset. Let's go. I'll take you home. She said to him, Big Brother Yang, can I ask you a question? Are you the scion of a wealthy family who went out to gain experience, as happens in novels, and then returns after 3 years to inherit the family's assets? He said, I am not the scion of any family. I'm just a car driver. However, I have some wealth, so I might spend money recklessly. She said, oh, so you're a second-generation rich person. So, it's somewhat similar to what I said, isn't it? He replied, you can interpret it that way. And he dropped her off. She said, thank you, Big Brother Yang. Goodbye. Someone called him and said, brother, where are you? Are you in the sports car? He replied, yes, I just finished work. Why do you ask where I am? Did you come to Hiken City? He replied, that's why I call you, brother. With one sentence, you can guess my thoughts? I'm at our usual spot. Come now, I have a surprise for you. He said, okay, I'm on my way. He arrived there and said, Madam President, I haven't seen you for a long time. You've become more beautiful. I'm so jealous of your husband. She said to him, oh, it's you. You're heartless, you haven't been back since graduation. Your 3 classmates are in the private room on the upper floor. I'll take you there. He thought to himself, 3 classmates, so in addition to Jokai, there are also Yang Wilai and Li He here. No wonder Jokai said he had a surprise for me. Madam President, you are very busy, so I'll go myself. Which room are they in? She said, in room 203. Go up. I'll bring you the food. He said, okay, thank you. And he knocked on the door. He said, brother, you finally came. He said to him, couldn't you have told me earlier that you were coming back? I'm an online car service driver, you could have earned some money. He said to him, I talked to the company. They set up an interview immediately, so I couldn't tell you. Yang said, and these two? They said to him, old Yang, who would have thought we'd listen together again? He said to them, a cold surprise. Your 3 girlfriends must have dumped you to come back, otherwise you wouldn't have come back. They said, damn. 4 years, and you can still tell? Suddenly, I'm not in the mood. The other one said, let's talk about women. Whoever talks about them will no longer be considered my brother. She entered and said to them, come on, stop talking. The food and drinks are here. Yang said, let's drink and not talk about women. A toast to you. One of them said, my girlfriend left me because I have little money and couldn't buy her luxury goods like her classmates' boyfriends. The other one said, as for my girlfriend, she listens to her mother. Her mother thought I was too poor and couldn't buy an apartment with full payment, and she forced us to break up. The other one said, my girlfriend is better than yours. She's thrifty and open-minded, but she wants me to buy a house and get married immediately, or we'll break up. I only graduated from university 1 year ago, so where do I get enough money to buy a house? Yang said, you are better off than me. I had money, but Zhao Fifei cheated on me, so I'm the least lucky here. He said to him, Yang Chen, what's your plan? Aren't you fruitful at Baoking restaurant? So why are you still working as an online car service driver? He replied, I don't want to be stuck in the office. I want to be free every day. Okay, does everyone have their own job? He replied, these 2 have jobs, but I'm the only one who didn't succeed in the interview. Can you work in campaign planning? He replied, of course. I used to plan custom events for people, such as annual meetings, sports events, exhibitions, and everything. Yang said, great, great. I'll take you to the advertising company tomorrow. If you can do it, stay, and let's make money together. He said to him, brother, thank you. He said, do you also have an advertising company? So, if I'm unhappy at my company, can I work at your advertising company? The other one said, exactly, exactly. When the time comes, remember to invite me too. One of the girls was live streaming and saying, guys, this is our biggest restaurant street. The food here is delicious and affordable. I often come here to eat. She saw Yang Chen's car and said, a luxury car. Oh, I see it. Guys, give me a like and show me some love, and I'll sneak closer to take a clear picture for you. This car might look ordinary, but its features are top-notch. It's equipped with 4 chargers, and the all-wheel drive system only takes 2 seconds to accelerate to 100 kilometers. Yang said, this time I'll take the bill. Next time you can invite me when you feel sad again. He said to him, "You're truly my brother. If anyone says you're not, I'll hit them." Wow, finding such a luxury car in this place is truly unexpected. Yang said, "It's mine." The girl who was live streaming said, "Do you know the biggest drawback of this car?" Yang said, "Miss, did I hear you mention a serious drawback in this car?" They said to him, "Big brother Yang, where are you going?" "Wait a moment." The other one said, "Brother, don't stir up trouble." She said, "You're right. This car has a very serious drawback, a common problem in many luxury cars." One of them said, "I know it. It's the high fuel consumption." She said to him, "Senior, do you think people who can afford to buy this type of car would care about the little cost of fuel?" Yang said, "So what is the drawback of this car?" She replied, "The air conditioning system in this car is not great. The girl sitting in the passenger seat will get hot and automatically take off her clothes. The colder it gets, the better. You agree, guys, don't you?" Yang laughed. She said to him, "Senior, are you also a graduate of our university?" He replied, "Yes, I graduated last year." She said, "Oh, really? So you are seniorly. Hello, senior. Can you add me on chat?" She said, "Let's hang out together in the future." He said to her, "Forget it. We don't know each other. Brothers, you can take a taxi, I can't drive you." They said, "We'll take a taxi, but what about you? Should I call you another driver? And where did you park your car?" He said, "I'm already drunk, so I definitely need another driver, and my car is right here." They were all shocked. "Brother, are you joking? Is this your car?" He said, "Yes, it is." They said, "Wow, brother, you seem so rich. You should have told us you were this amazing earlier. I wouldn't have bothered with job interviews and would have come straight to work with you." Yang said, "I was taking a ride request in the afternoon, and then I received your call, so I drove quickly to you, so I couldn't tell you this. Brothers, I'm not showing off intentionally. Please don't misunderstand." They said, "We're happy for you, brother. Your wealth is our joy." "Exactly. We know you well. Okay, dear brother, I'll come to your company." Yang said, "Certainly. It's late, so you should hurry and take a taxi." They said, "Okay, we're leaving now, brother." He said, "Goodbye." She said, "Senior, please add me on chat." He said to her, "No, you focus on your live stream, while I'll call a driver to take me home." She said, "Senior, instead of getting a driver, I can drive you." "I can drive, and I won't charge you either." He said, "But will you feel hot inside?" She said, "I won't feel hot. I'll give you a free ride to your place, but you have to let me do a live stream all the way. Is that okay, senior?" He said, "Fine. I'm really tired." She said, "Guys, now I'm taking you on an experience from the perspective of the person driving a luxury car." Yang Chen said to the girl, "Little sister, are you skilled at driving?" She replied, "Big brother, you can trust me and don't worry. I'm an experienced driver, and I'll make sure your trip is comfortable." He said, "Fine. Let's head to the Bingjiang Villa." She said, "Hey everyone. Did you hear that? Big brother lives in Bingjiang Villa. It's a luxury villa area where homes start at no less than 100 million yuan. They arrived there, and she said, "Big brother, where are we going now?" He replied, "We're heading to villa number 1. Once we enter, turn left, and there's a bridge leading to the center of the lake. Just park the car next to the bridge." She said, "Is this the place?" He replied, "We've arrived. You can go back now. Be careful on your way back." She said, "Big brother, do you live in a villa in the center of the lake? I'm a little thirsty. Can I have a glass of water at your house?" He said, "I live alone, and this is not appropriate. So, I won't invite you in for water. Please get out of the car and go back, and be careful on your way back." She thought to herself, the way he talks proves that this brother has good morals. And she showed him her chest and said, "Big brother, are you sure?" He said to her, "Little sister, please go back. I'm a little tired and want to go home and sleep." She thought to herself, he's truly ignorant. It's rare for anyone to be able to visit such a high-end area like this. So, why not show me around? At least give me a like and send some hearts to support me. Someone approached and said, "Hello, miss, may I ask which homeowner you are?" She replied, "I just dropped off the owner of villa number 1. He said to her, "Please leave quickly. If the homeowners find out that there are unauthorized people here, I will lose my job." She said, "Okay, I'll leave. No need to pay." She said, "What's so impressive about that? He's just a security guard, it's no big deal." "Well, let's just go. The Heiken live stream is ending here." They called her and said to her, "Chen, the guild has decided to give you one last chance. They've scheduled a match with Manhwa at 11 o'clock. If you win 2 rounds, the guild will renew your contract. If you can't complete the mission, your contract will expire next week." She said, "Oh, I understand." And we return to Yang Chen, who says, "Wow, is this the legendary big data? How can it push notifications like this?" The previous girl said in a live stream, "Brothers, I'm having a game with Manhwa at 11 o'clock. If I can't win 2 rounds, my contract with the guild will expire next week. So, please, brothers, help me win those 2 rounds." Xiao said to her, "With Manhwa? Are you kidding? She has more than 10 million fans. How can you compete with her?" Tian said, "You shouldn't resort to such degrading tactics." She said, "I will do my best during the live stream, and let's see how much help I get. Even if I lose in the end, I will accept it." Yang Chen thought to himself, the internet celebrity economy is booming. Since internet celebrities make a lot of money, why don't I start an internet celebrity company? Later, I will watch Chen's defeat, and after that, I will negotiate a cooperation agreement with her. The rival girl said, "Pretty girl, just having a dry match is too boring. How about this? If you win, you can ask me for anything, but if I win, all you have to do is do 10 frog jumps." She said, "All right." The girl said, "Okay, everyone. If you want to see that pretty girl do frog jumps, start voting now. Thanks for the big King Kong rocket. Oh, thanks for the top gift number, Long Yi." Someone sent her a message, "Little girl, do 10 frog jumps now, and I'll send you a big rocket." Wade said, "Hello, little beauty. Stand on your hands, and I'll send you a plane. Even if you're beautiful, you should have some ethics. You can't just ask for gifts every time. Do you think you're a fairy?" She said, "Do you think deliberately spoiling someone makes you look great? Damn you. Don't send gifts anymore. Everyone, I won't let this conscienceless CEO earn money." Arkanstar joined the live stream. The girl said, "Arkanstar, big brother, please don't send gifts. I beg you, don't do it." He said to her, "How can your big brother let you be bullied? Come and meet me, and I will help you." She said, "Big brother," he used some harsh words. "I can't keep going anymore," and she started crying. She said, "Big brother, would you like to listen to a song? I can sing for you." "Oh, big brother, you gave dozens of gifts. Stop now. I'll have to share 80% of the gifts with that conscienceless CEO." He said to her, It's not a big problem. I've recharged my energy a lot. Not giving you a gift would be a waste. If you do the frog jumps, Big Brother will feel embarrassed, so let the other side do it. She said, "Ah, I won. Thank you, Big Brother." Mia's wife said, "My big brother said he won't humiliate her too much, so go ahead and do 10 frog jumps." She said, "They're just frog jumps, aren't they? I'll do it as promised." And the girl jumped, but Yang Chen left the stream and started laughing at her. That was great. The next day, Yang Chen drove his car, and his friend called him, "Yang Chen, you're here. Do you usually drive this car for online delivery? It looks a little different today." Yang said, "My friend, this is not an ordinary car. It's a limited edition car. Get in. I'll take you to my company." He said to him, "Are you serious, brother? Did you buy a limited edition car for the car service job? Brother, you've really become so rich. I should have worked with you from the start." He drove to the company, and the manager arrived and said, "Mr. Yang, you're here. You could have called me if you had any business. There was no need to come on such a hot day." Yang said, "It's fine. This is my classmate, Chen Chong. I brought him here to join the company." The manager said, "Hello, I'm Zhou Tao. I'm the building manager of this department. In the future, if you need anything while working here, feel free to come to the administration office and find me." He said to him, "Hello, my name is Chen Chong." And they entered the building. The manager said, "Okay, you two can go up to the top floor. I don't want to delay your work." Yang Chen said, "Thank you." Yang Chen's friend said, "Why is the building manager so polite to you? Is your company that big?" He said, "I recently bought this building. Do you think he shouldn't be polite to me?" He was shocked and said, "Oh my God, brother, are you kidding? Isn't this building worth several billion? You bought it?" Yang said, "Yes, it is. Just remember that this building is mine. If someone bullies you, you can handle it. If you can't, go and find Chenja. Do you understand?" His friend said, "I'm going to post on a certain platform. What does it feel like to have a friend whose net worth is hundreds of billions?" The girl said, "Yang Chen, you're here." He said, "Good morning, everyone. Allow me to introduce you. This is Chen, your new colleague. He will be responsible for advertising planning in the future." Chen said, "Hello, everyone. I'm very happy to work with you all, and please take good care of him in the future." Yang said, "Shuli, please prepare a workspace for him." She said, "Okay, Miss Chen, you can sit here." Yang said, "Since I dropped you off, I'll go to my work now." He said to him, "Okay." And Yang left. She said, "Is this Yuan Zhao?" She said to him, "Yang Chen, do you have time tonight? I'm going to attend a classmate's birthday party. Please accompany me at 8 p.m. at the Baoking Hotel. It's best if you dress elegantly, okay?" He replied, "Dress well? Am I your driver or your boyfriend? If it's okay with you, please pretend to be my boyfriend. If they don't target me, don't say anything, and if they do, help me humiliate them, and I'll reward you later." He said, "Okay. Consider it compensation for the last time you were humiliated. See you tonight." Outside Yuan Zhao's group, the girl said, "Yang Chen, you're not an online car service driver, are you? How can you have a luxury sports car like the male leads in web novels?" He replied, "Since I have to pretend to be your boyfriend to make a good impression, I must do it correctly. Come on, get in." She said, "This car looks amazing." He said, "As soon as I park this car at the entrance, I bet none of your classmates who wanted to criticize you will dare to do so now." She said, "Absolutely. Who would dare to criticize me when accompanied by my boyfriend who owns this luxury sports car? And they entered the building. One of her friends said, Yuan Zhao, you finally came. Who is this? He said, hello, everyone. I'm Yuan Zhao's boyfriend, Yang Chen. Nice to meet you all. The other one said, wow, Yuan Zhao, your boyfriend looks impressive. Hello, I'm Luan, the class monitor. Yuan Zhao, you have a boyfriend now, but you didn't tell us. Do you still consider us sisters? She replied, we only confirmed our relationship recently, and I was worried it might not be stable, so I didn't tell you. Yang said to her, dear, I worked hard to win you over. How can we break up? They said, aw, that's so romantic. That's too much. Are you trying to force us to show affection too? Someone entered, and the girl said, darling, you finally came. Let me introduce him to you all. This is my fiancé, Wang Tianyi. We are already engaged and planning to get married at the end of the year, so be sure to attend. They said, congratulations. And he poured the drink. The girl Shuli said, what does your boyfriend do? She said, his family works in the wholesale seafood trade. They supply seafood to many hotels in Haikan, including Baoking Hotel. She said, wow, class monitor, your boyfriend is so impressive. Please take care of us in the future. Yuan Zhao, you haven't said what your boyfriend does yet. He looks successful. The other one said, this man looks low-key. Is this outfit custom made? It must cost more than 600,000 yuan. Yang Chen said, I bought it as a replica from a used website. I don't usually wear things like this. I'm just an online car service driver. One of them said, how did you manage to win Yuan Zhao's heart then? She has high standards, and most people aren't qualified for her. The other one said, don't you know about this? Yuan Zhao is from a very wealthy family. Her own book has achieved more than 1 million views. The girl Yuan Zhao said, aren't you rash? How could you earn all this money? Did your family get compensation from demolitions? Otherwise, how could you have so much money to spend? Yang said, don't blame Yuan Zhao for the reward. Blame me. I wanted to pursue her, so I started sending her gifts. I sent her more than 12 gold patron leader gifts, and finally, Yuan Zhao noticed my sincerity and accepted me. She said to him, there's no way to resist a man so generous with his love, right? The other one said, brother, do you really earn this much money from driving online? How long will it take you to recover all this money after you spent it? He said, I didn't calculate that. When you chase a girl, you have to be generous. What's a little over 1 million when I have to express my love for Yuan Zhao? He said to him, brother, you're right. It's not that much money. The lady entered and said, Mr. Wang, excuse me, can you move your car? It's blocking other customers' cars from leaving. He said to her, blocking? I asked them to reserve a spot for my car, but when I arrived, they said there were no available spots, so I had to park there. After spending more than 1 million yuan in my account, I won't come to Baoking Hotel anymore. She said, fine. Yang Chen said, little sister, take my car keys and give them to the manager. Ask him to move my car to another spot and put Mr. Wang's car in the spot. The manager reserved a spot for him, but when he arrived, there was no available spot, so he gave it to me. Now I'll give him back the spot. He said to him, so the sports car that took my spot belongs to you. Yang said, Yuan Zhao thinks that while attending the party, I shouldn't be too low-key, so I drove a sports car here. Usually, the car I drive is low profile. The girl said, Yuan Zhao, it's just a get-together with classmates, so you don't need to hide your boyfriend's job, do you? She said, I'm not lying. My boyfriend is actually an online car service driver. You know, at the last author's seminar, I rode in my boyfriend's car. The other one said, I thought you were lying. After all, who would have expected an online car service driver to be so rich? One of them said, brother, what platform do you work for? Can I still join? The other one said, brother, are you joking? Can an online car service driver buy a sports car these days? Many people rent luxury cars to show off and impress girls. Yuan Zhao, you better be careful so you don't get tricked. She said, it's fine for me. A man who is willing to put in so much effort and money to win me over, I think he is sincere. Even if I'm tricked, I won't regret it. Brother, how much did you pay for this car? Where did you buy it? I know the owners of all 45 agencies in the city. Tell us how we can order a sports car. He thought to himself, my online car service driver is trying to show off in front of me. It's so annoying. He's stealing all the spotlight from me. Watch me expose all your tricks. Does Wang Tianyi know all 45 agency owners? Then you can just call them and ask them yourself, right? He said to him, excuse me, I forgot that their numbers are on another phone. Today, I brought my personal phone, not my work phone. So, can you call them? Yang said, okay, no problem. And he made the call. He said, Mr. Yang, is there something urgent at this late hour? Is there a problem with the car? Yang said, no, Mr. Chen. But I have a friend here named Wang Tianyi who said he knows you and wants to know how he can buy a sports car. So, I'm helping him call you. Wang Tianyi said, who is that? I don't know him, Mr. Yang. There are many scammers these days. Don't trust people easily and don't believe what they say. That person was shocked. Yang said, ah, I see. Thank you for the reminder, Mr. Chen, and sorry to bother you at this hour. Silence filled the room. Yang said, why haven't you moved the car yet? It's not good to keep the guests waiting. She said, Mr. Yang, your car is so beautiful, and we don't dare to drive it. He said, it's fine. Just tell the manager that even if the car gets scratched or crashed, I won't blame him. Yuan Zhao and I have finished eating, so we'll go back now. Thank you. Miss Lu and Mr. Wang were thanked for their hospitality. Class monitor Miss said, we'll leave now. You know I don't go out much and don't have time to buy a gift, so let's go shopping another day, and I'll make it up to you then. She replied, there's no need to worry. Your coming to my birthday party is enough. Miss said, all right, I'll see you another day. When Yang left, the manager brought wine and said, gentlemen, Mr. Yang bought some drinks for you, so please enjoy yourselves. Wang Tianyi, I apologize. I had reserved a parking space for you, but since Miss Yang brought his car, I gave it to Mr. Yang. Wang Tianyi said, I understand. Since he drives a sports car, of course, there's no space for mine. The manager said, it's not just that. The main reason is that Mr. Yang is the second largest shareholder in our group, so he has priority for parking space. Mr. Yang also told me to find a way to allocate more parking spaces, and I'll start implementing that tomorrow, so you won't have any problems parking your car in the future, Mr. Wang Tianyi. He was shocked and thought, what? Not only does he drive a sports car, but he's also the second largest shareholder in the Booking Hotel Group. Manager Chen said, please send my thanks to Mr. Yang for the drinks and his generosity. Afterward, Miss Yang Chen asked, would you like to come to my house for some water? He replied, you don't need to repay anything. Just focus on writing your novel. Goodbye. That night, he arrived at a customer's location and said, why aren't you answering the phone? 5 minutes later, he said, hello, I've been waiting at the entrance of the neighborhood you specified for about 5 minutes. Where are you? The customer replied, okay, I'm coming right away. Please wait a little longer. After 15 minutes, the lady said, driver, how much longer until we get there? He replied, according to the note, it should take about 45 minutes, right? The other customer said, why is it taking so long? Our train leaves in 40 minutes, and you should get us there in 30 minutes. Hey, why are you stopping? Run the red light. Yang said, brother, it's a red light. The customer replied, then just skip the light. Time is running out for us. Yang said, are you kidding me? You don't care about your life, but I care about mine. I've been waiting for you downstairs for 20 minutes. If you had any sense of time, you would have arrived at the train station a long time ago. The customer said, how can you talk like that? Is this how you treat passengers? Yang said, is there anything wrong with my service? Any other driver would have cancelled your request for being too late. The customer thought, there's no point in arguing with him. I'll give him a bad review and complain about his rude attitude when we arrive. After that, Yang Chen stopped the car. The lady said, what are you doing? Why are you stopping? If you can drive, let my dear drive. The other customer said, exactly. If you can't drive, let me drive. Yang said, get out now. The customer asked, you want me to get out here? I can't even get a taxi from here. Are you crazy? Yang got out and told them, get out. The customer replied, no, I won't get out. A police officer arrived and said, stop that. What are you doing? The lady said, this driver treated us horribly. When we asked him to drive faster, he cursed and threatened us. Yang said, my phone is connected to the car's surveillance video. You can see what he did yourselves. The officer watched the video and said, how can you say that? You asked him to skip the light? Don't you know the traffic laws? Do you even have a driver's license? The customer replied, I was very impatient, I said it in anger. The officer said, okay, it's hot, and everyone is a little on edge. Let's just forget about it. Apologize to each other. The customer said, apologize? I'm the vice president of a company. Do you want me to apologize to this taxi driver? In your dreams. The officer said, all right, then take your luggage and leave. Yang drove off and said, I hope you don't catch the train in time. The system said, congratulations. The host has received a negative review. The system rewards the host with 86% ownership of the Shield Security Group. Please go to the Shield Security Group headquarters to collect the share transfer documents and other materials. Host, calm down. If you can't let it go, send the Shield Security Group to deal with him. Yang said, isn't that an exaggeration? To send a whole security team to deal with him. Someone called him, hello, is this driver Yang Chen? We received a complaint about you saying your behavior is bad, and you stopped the car and assaulted a customer, causing a great loss. Is this true? Yang said, what? I'm uploading the video for review. Once it's reviewed, you'll know the truth. I hope the platform blacklists such passengers. The caller replied, Driver Yang, calm down and upload the surveillance video, and I will review it immediately. Yang said, okay, thank you. How about dinner sometime when you're free? The caller replied, how about tonight instead of another day? I'll personally invite you later. Yang said, great. I just invited customer service to a dinner date. First, I need to go and get the share contract from the Shield Security Group tomorrow, and then we'll arrange dinner with Miss Fu. Yang Chen arrived at the new investment company. Miss said, Manager Lu, Mr. Yang Chen has arrived. The manager said, wow. You are the largest shareholder in our company at such a young age. What a wonderful young man. Yang said, please, no need for formalities. The manager said, this is the share transfer document. Once you sign in these places, it will become effective. Is there anything else we can help you with? Yang Chen's phone rang. The caller said, Mr. Yang, we have a big problem. Your house has been vandalized. I took a client to see the property, and the client not only left angrily, but we were also threatened by a group of people who won't allow your house to be sold. Please come and take a look as soon as possible. Yang said, okay, I'll come. I'll be there in about half an hour. There is something I need you to help me with. An hour later, the servant arrived and said, Mr. Yang, you've finally arrived. Please come with me to see that the house cannot be sold because of them. Yang said, don't worry. Where are these people? The servant pointed, there they are. Yang Chen walked towards them and said, arrest them. They exclaimed, what are you doing? Let us go. Another one said, Mister, please have mercy on us. We are just unemployed troublemakers. Someone offered us money to vandalize this house, so we did it. Yang asked, who sent you? The man replied, it was Zhang Heng. Yang said, go buy paint now and cover the graffiti, and I won't hold you responsible. The man said, okay, we'll do it. Yang thought, I already handed over the evidence of the Yao Group's illegal activities to Shui, but she hasn't taken any action yet. It seems I can't rely on others. Well, let's solve this problem completely today. At Zhang Heng's house, Yang arrived. Zhang's son said, what are you doing here? Yang replied, why am I here? You should already know. His father said, you little brat. What are you doing? Do you think this place is a joke? Yang said, come on, guys, tell the truth. One of them said, it was Zhang Heng who told us to vandalize your house, and we were just following his orders, so it's not our fault. Zhang said, you useless person. I was good to you in the past, and now you betray me? Did he spend money to hire guards from the shield security companies? Do you know that our company has been cooperating with them for more than a decade? Yang said, the cooperation between Shield Security Company and the Yao Group has officially ended. Here is the termination agreement. Shield Security Company has already sealed it, so it is effective. Zhang replied, so you're saying that the cooperation between us and them is over? Who do you think you are to say this, you fool? Yang said, yes, if I say it's over, it's over. Zhang said, we just renewed our contract with Shield Group for another 10 years. Do you know how much money you have to pay for unilateral termination? So how can they terminate the contract with us? Yang said, there is a clause in the contract, if your group goes bankrupt or commits illegal activities, the contract will be automatically terminated, and Shield security companies have the right to hold the Yao Group accountable for any legal liabilities. Zhang replied, that's right, that clause exists. So what? Are you trying to say that the Yao Group is about to go public? Do you think we will go bankrupt, and you have no evidence that we are conducting illegal activities? Yang took out his phone. Zhang exclaimed, how? How did you get this information? Yang replied, you don't need to know how I got it. You two just need to prepare to go to prison. President Hong quickly said, call Mr. Shui and make sure he saves me. As long as he can save me, I will repurchase the shares he owns at 3 times the price. No, 5 times. Maybe even 10 times. Everything is fine. Yang Chen thought, Mr. Shui? Is he from the Shui family? The man said, are you Mr. Yang Chen? Yang replied, I'm Yang Chen, and you are? The man said, hello, Mr. Yang Chen. Miss Shui is our young mistress, and I was negotiating with Mr. Zhang Yao about repurchasing the shares under her orders. I was planning to wait until we sold his shares in the Yao Group, and then immediately disclose the evidence of their illegal activities, but I didn't expect Mr. Yang to come personally, so I will leave now. President Hong said, "You can't leave like this. You must save me. Hong must tell Mr. Shui to come and save me." Hong also said to Yang, "I will pay him 10 times the price he wants." His son said, "Why are you all standing like this? Didn't you hear my father's words? How much did he pay you to hire? We can double that." The police took him out and said, "What's going on here? Is the Yao Group about to be arrested?" The other person said, "He should have been brought down a long time ago. As far as I know, at least 5 people died or were injured because of their company's violent demolitions. I don't know a righteous person with an iron will who is doing this." Yang said, "Why are you so cruel? Is there no room for negotiation at all?" Yang replied, "Who would want to negotiate with a criminal?" The police chief entered and said, "Manager Zhu, there's no need to make such a big fuss. If the neighbors see this, they might think I, Zhang Yao, have committed some terrible crimes. Come on, let's sit down and talk about it." The man said, "Mr. Zhang Yao, don't waste your breath. The situation is very serious, and we have already presented the evidence of your crimes. Now, many newspapers and media are writing news articles, and they will be released soon. Sorry for the delay, Mr. Yang. Are you okay? Did he mistreat you?" Yang replied, "No, and you arrived just in time." The other person said, "Manager Zhu, what does this mean? Why are you so polite to him?" The manager replied, "Allow me to introduce you all. This is Mr. Yang Chen, the new largest shareholder of the Shield Security Group." Zhang was shocked and said, "What? How can he be the largest shareholder?" The police manager replied, "Is this strange? Mr. Yang acquired 67% of the shares at a high cost, giving him absolute control over the group. I won't say more than that. You should be more concerned about yourself, whether you will be sentenced to death or life in prison." Zhang knelt down and said, "Yang Chen, I was wrong. I should never have opposed you. So I will apologize and give in to you. Can we pretend nothing happened? I'm only 20 years old, and I don't want to go to prison." Yang said, "You should talk to the judge about that and see if he will give you a chance." The lady entered and said, "Brother Yang Chen." Yang said, "Later, when you both go to the police station, explain everything about the drug incident clearly and cooperate well with the police, and you will eventually get justice." The lady said, "Yes, we understand." Yang said, "Zhang Heng, I wish you and your father a safe trip, and I hope you behave better in your next lives." The lady hugged him. "Oh, you lucky brat, Yang Chen." She said, "Yang Chen, you're amazing. You eliminated them." He replied, "They brought this upon themselves, and they had to face the consequences of their crimes." Yang Chen left, and someone was filming. The person said, "Miss, this person's identity is very mysterious, and the CEO of the Shield Group looks at him with great respect. He has already reported Zhang Yao, which made me fail to complete the mission, so I apologize, miss." Yang said, "You can all go about your business. Go wherever you want to go. I need to go to work by car." She said, "Okay." After that, Yang Chen drove to a location and said, "Hello, I'm the car driver. I'm at the meeting location, so where are you?" She said, "Hello, can you come to the second floor? I need some help carrying some things, so please come up." He said, "Certainly. The second floor is not too high. I'm on my way." He went up, and she asked, "Are you the car driver?" He replied, "Yes, may I ask what you want me to carry?" She said, "Wow, you're a very handsome driver. Come and give me some advice on which outfit would look best on me, you lucky brat, Yang Chen. He thought, huh? What's going on here? She asked, handsome, do you think I look good in this? He replied, it's okay. What do you want me to carry? She said, actually, there's nothing I want you to carry. I just wanted you to come and see which outfit suits me. He said, my taste isn't good, beautiful lady. You should decide this yourself. I'll wait for you in the car, so please hurry. After 3 minutes, she came to him and said, handsome, what should I call you? I'm Chiki. He replied, I'm Yang Chen. Please fasten your seat belt. We're about to leave. She asked, how long do you drive every day, Yang Chen? He replied, it varies every day. There is no set time. Sometimes I drive until dawn. She said, so, if you drive late every day, you certainly don't have a girlfriend, right? How does Yang Chen handle that? He replied, miss, I'm driving, so please don't mess around. I think we should talk about poetry, songs, and the philosophy of life. Let's avoid personal topics. She said, okay. How much time is left until we arrive? He replied, about 2 minutes until we reach your destination. The lady was secretly live streaming. Someone told her, you're not doing well. This isn't going smoothly. Another said, if you can't handle him, we'll cancel the subscription. She said, oh my god. Sorry, handsome, but I think I forgot the money at home. He told her, forget it. Since we've already arrived, take your belongings and leave. She said, this isn't good. I'm not the one benefiting from this feature, but since you don't have a girlfriend, I'll make an exception for you. What do you think? He told her, don't be unprofessional. There's a camera in my car, and all your movements are recorded. She said, oh, that's because there's a camera in the car. I understand now. Mr. Yang, is the situation safe in the jungle? What do you think? He said, I think it's very safe. Go ahead and wait, and I'll park the car. She said, I got it. I'll go ahead. You should hurry, you lucky brat, Yang Chen. The lady went ahead, but he drove off quickly. She said, hey. Where are you going? Come back. Rude. Scum. Scoundrel. Yang said, that scared me, and I was about to lose my dignity. The system said, congratulations. The host has received a new negative review. The system rewards the host with a 65% stake in the luxury brand Louis Vuitton, making the host the second largest shareholder and the largest individual shareholder in the group. The share transfer documents will be sent to the host's house tomorrow. Please remember them all. Yang said, this is a great reward, but this negative review might cost me my reputation. If other passengers see this survey, they will certainly think I'm a professional driver. The review says, a rude driver who actually wanted me to pay the fare with my body. This is so rude. Doesn't the platform do anything about these drivers? Yang drove and called someone. Miss Liu, I have a difficult passenger here. Can you review the video I uploaded and help him remove the negative reviews? She replied, certainly, I'll review it immediately. If she really did something wrong, her account will be banned. Yang said, okay, I've uploaded the video for you. The lady called and said, Driver Yang, I removed the negative review for you. Considering her other comments, I've already banned her account. Yang said, thank you very much. You worked late today. I'll go to the headquarters to find you now and reward you with dinner, then I'll take you home. How is that offer for you? She replied, that's great. I'll be waiting for you there. We returned to the lady who was live streaming, saying, brothers, don't be angry. I'll try with another driver. Oh no. My account has been banned. The reason is that I was involved in illegal activities. I can't believe the driver reported me. The viewers in the live stream said, "It turns out this guy is very good." Another said, "How embarrassing. You got reported instead of getting a date." Someone else said, "Funny. She wasn't lucky and got banned instead." Outside the Louis Vuitton company building, a lady said, "In general, we checked and found that the person who bought our 30% stake actually paid a high price in hard currency to legally and fairly purchase our rights." The president said, "It seems this person has tremendous financial capability, and having such a strong partner will greatly help us expand our markets in their country. Mary, call him and try to attract him more and more." She said, "Okay, Mr. Manager." She called him, "Hello, are you Mr. Yang Chen? I'm Mary, the executive secretary to the general manager at Louis Vuitton Company. We received information that you recently purchased 65% of our company's shares. Do you have any instructions regarding our company?" He replied, "I am unfamiliar with your business and do not have specialized knowledge of it. I just want to receive increased profits every year. As for the clothes I bought from one of your stores a few days ago, they are not suitable for my size. Can you send a designer to adjust them as I want? And I want to order more uniforms. Can you do that?" She replied, "No problem. I will contact our senior designer, Becky, to personally design the suit for you, and she will come to adjust your clothes. Goodbye." She entered the chief designer's office and said, "Madam Becky, the head office is asking you to design a work uniform with an Asian theme, and the design must be completed quickly." The designer said, "Are you kidding? My designs are only for fashion shows now. Now you're asking me for work uniform designs. Am I hearing wrong, or are you just exaggerating? Are you trying to insult my designs?" The secretary said, "I don't want you to do that either, but it seems someone has bought 65% of the company's shares." Becky replied, "Okay, are we talking about a rich person who paid a large amount like that?" The secretary said, "No need to speculate. This is the request of that rich person. Once the design is complete, you will go personally to meet him and adjust it personally." She said, "Okay." Suddenly, I feel that designing work clothes is also a challenge worth trying. Don't worry, I will impress the new shareholder and his employees. The other lady said, "That's wonderful, thank you." At the headquarters of the rented car company, Yang Chen arrived. A lady said, "Mr. Yang, you are more attractive than your profile picture." Yang said, "Miss Lu, you are very beautiful too. Come up, I'll treat you to dinner. Can I ask a favor of you? My friend from the village and her boyfriend are coming to visit, and their train will arrive soon. Can you take me to them? I'll treat you to dinner with us afterward." He replied, "Okay, I don't mind, but I won't eat with you. It would be embarrassing for me to be there during your friend's meeting." She said, "Okay, but I'll treat you to dinner later to thank you for your help." At the train station, Yang said, "Go inside to meet them, and I'll wait here. I'll take you to the restaurant, then leave." She said, "Thank you, Mr. Yang." Just then, someone came, and Miss said, "Xian." She replied, "Oh, it's been a long time since I saw you." Miss asked, "Who is this?" She replied, "Let me introduce you to him. This is my boyfriend, Zhao Anfu, and he is also the factory manager's son, and he is very kind to me. This time, all travel expenses were on his account." He said, "Hello." She asked, "What about you? Do you have a boyfriend? You're not young anymore. Unless you find a boyfriend soon, I'm afraid you'll miss the train." Yang Chen came out and said, "Give me your luggage." Miss Xiqing said, "Who is this?" She replied, "This is my boyfriend," and winked at Yang Chen. Yang said, "Hello, my name is Yang Chen, and I'm Shi Qing's boyfriend. She replied, hello, I'm He Shuman, your girlfriend Lu Shui Qing's friend. He said, get in the car. Which hotel did you book? She said, we booked the Full Island Hotel, Yang Chen. What do you do? He replied, an online taxi driver. She said, oh, a taxi driver. A really good profession because you get to see Shui Qing every day. As for me, my boyfriend doesn't care about me, so he can't see me every day because he's busy meeting clients to sign contracts. Her boyfriend said, there's no escape. I'm the only child of my family, and I can't neglect the work at the company. I'll move to work at the company soon, and I'll try to be better than my father. Miss Shi Man said, you were able to find a boyfriend with such good specifications. I'm really happy for you. She replied, your boyfriend is not bad either. He has a private car for online delivery. At least last month, when I returned to my city, I saw the mayor own a very similar car. She thought, oh, I remember that the car information registered under Yang Chen's name was indeed HT. My boyfriend's car is HT. The other lady asked, Shu, what does HT mean? Is it a cool car? He said, no wonder I feel the different quality inside. I've only heard about it, but I've never seen it before. Brother, how can you use such a wonderful car just for online delivery? Yang replied, I don't have another choice. I have this car in addition to my sports car. I can't drive the sports car here. They were all shocked. Who owns a sports car? Does he need to drive a car for online delivery? He said, brother, if you're so rich, why are you driving a taxi? Yang replied, I don't have great ambitions. I love this free and comfortable life. Enough talk, we've arrived at the Full Island Hotel. They got out of the car. Hello, we booked a room. Here is the identification card. The secretary said, we apologize, but we don't have a reservation record under your names. She said, we booked through the app. How can there be no reservation? The secretary said, the rules state that you must book 2 hours in advance before holidays and vacations. You booked, but there is no room available now. She exclaimed, what nonsense! Where is the manager of this hotel? The manager came and said, good evening, Mr. Yang. What brings you to us today? Yang said, I brought them to the hotel. The manager asked, are they your friends? I will prepare a special room for them immediately. Yang replied, there's no need for that. Everyone should abide by the rules. This is a 5-star hotel. You can't allow any exceptions to the rules. The manager said, oh, I understand. I apologize to you both, but he does not allow staying without a prior reservation. You can get the reservation price back. Miss Yang Chen said, what does this mean? Why didn't you help us? He replied, there is no need to ask. Everyone should be treated equally. Shui Qing, I'll leave now. Invite them on my behalf. She said, thank you for driving us. I'll treat you to dinner next time. Yang Chen left. The lady asked, manager, why are you treating him with such kindness? The manager replied, Mr. Yang is the second largest shareholder in our group. They were all shocked. Is Yang Chen really the second largest shareholder in a classified company? Miss Shui Qing said, what exactly is your boyfriend's job? Why is he driving a taxi when he is so rich? She replied, we started dating recently, and I still don't know much about him. Her friend told her, Shu Xie, you know your boyfriend is one of the hotel owners. Why doesn't he help us instead of kicking us out? She replied, you were making fun of him from the beginning, but my boyfriend kept his calm and composure the whole time. Is there anything wrong with his behavior according to the rules? Her friend said, you. The manager thought, young Mr. Yang is handsome and rich. How did he choose a young lady like this? She does not suit him at all. What a legendary manager. If you liked the summary, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell button. Goodbye. If you liked the summary, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell button. Goodbye.